The future is looking green. As we see the world fighting back against the efforts of our forefathers and us put forth, we realize this is a losing battle. And frankly, it was a stupid one to begin with. Ever since the 1970s, the world has gotten hot and scary. As such, it's our job to hopefully return things back to the way they should be, not just for us, but for our neighbors. Cue the green movement, a more environmentally focused way of getting results. We'll clean up the world, make some new jobs, and keep our oceanfront properties. So, what are we doing today to make the world a better place? What will we be doing in the future? And more importantly, how will you be able to profit? So, let's start from the top. Why is the green movement so important? Well, even though the US is only 5% of the population, we use 25% of the world's resources. This can be broken down by about 25, 26, and 27% of the world's coal, oil, and natural gas respectively. A large number that is quite concerning. In addition, the largest river in the US, the Mississippi River, discharges 1.5 million metric tons of nitrogen annually, creating a dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico, the size of New Jersey. These are just two horrifying facts that show a change is necessary. Vertical farms have sprung up within warehouses and rooftops across cities. Using far less water than their agrarian counterparts, they also grow quicker and receive a constant feed of light while requiring less transportation with their locations just down the block from grocery stores. Many have started up, garnering critical success and reaping massive profits even today. With as many advances in medicine, business, and electronics in the last 50 years, one industry that lags behind all others is the battery. Having had their last major breakthrough in the 90s, the industry is ripe for innovation. A few modernizations have come out, but scientists are continuously stumped on how to improve. As Tesla moves to advance what we have, many look to the future of green technology to push the envelope. Maybe you could be the change we hope to see. Just the thought of all of this makes the air quite electrifying, does it? Well, scientists at the University of Massachusetts Amherst have developed a device that uses a natural protein to generate electricity out of the moisture in the air. Indoors, at any time, even in the Sahara Desert, it will constantly and reliably generate electricity, making our conventional methods of burning coal and other natural resources look almost caveman in comparison. Soon, life as we know it will change, leaving us as a note in the history book, or whatever eco-alternative source of information will be distributed. With burgeoning technologies growing more and more fanciful, and retailers such as Aldi's, Amazon, and IKEA promising to make a green roadmap, we may be able to turn the tide. Elon Musk, an old friend of the channel, has shown time and time again to be the face of future development. Even going as far as taking something as mundane as roof shingles and converting them into solar panels. Solar City, a publicly traded subsidiary of Tesla, has made it their goal to provide people easier access and control over their electricity, going as far to make each shingle itself a solar cell. They could even be opaque, while still receiving sunlight, to appear as a normal house. On the streets of London, one could find a different kind of solar-powered building. A wall covered in various native plants and flowers, draw in tourists, as well as a glimpse into what could be a revolution. These walls provide fresh air to city centers, assist in pollination with other local plant life, and reduce the amount of groundwater from rain. In addition to being aesthetically pleasing, their form is just as potent as their function. Of course, we're changing more than just the walls and ceiling tiles of our home of the future, and now cast our eyes downwards to the very floorboards. University of Wisconsin-Madison has found a way to turn our very footsteps into electrical current made from inexpensive nanofibers embedded into wood pulp, creating a beautiful hardwood floor that creates not only a sound you can hear, but feel throughout your home. Naturally, with all of these technologies paving a way to a greener future, we'll need someone who can build them. Green engineers, or designers with sustainability in mind, will lead the charge in ways of in vitro meat, wave generators, and other eco-friendly inventions. With green engineers designing our cars of the future, they will still require maintenance, making a demand for clean car mechanics. A tech with the knowledge of battery-driven powertrains, charge ports, and central panel programming will be in higher demand than they already are. As gas-powered cars begin to go the way of the Model T, soon the advanced certification will be the norm. With gas-powered cars gathering dust in garages, the large population of baby boomers will soon be gathering dust in their homes, leaving the way open for virtual health support workers. Able to check up on more patients, one home health worker could replace 3 as telecommunications enter in vogue. Soon, traceability managers will be hired by the more conscientious brands to show customers that their products are ethically manufactured, as the public begins to grow more concerned on not just how they get something, but how it was made. Most of which will be tracked to landfill miners, specialists in sorting the trash of old and turning it into a mountain of gold. Reducing, reusing, and recycling will be more than just a call to action. It will be the only moral action. The world is going green, and of course this means you can get some green as well. According to the Huffington Post in 2017, the green market will reach $2.74 trillion in the year 2020, which coincides with when this video is released. More investment means better margins, and better margins means being one of the first true ethical millionaires. If you're in college, see how your field is changing, and more importantly, see how you can change alongside it. If you're fortunate enough to be younger, take the steps necessary to be the one making the change. You'll thank me later. Live green, see green, make green. Green technology, the future defined. Thank you so much for watching this documentary on green technology and green jobs in the future as a whole. I really appreciate that you took the time in your busy day to check this out. Go ahead and leave in a comment down below the word mango. Just work it in there somehow, just to show me that you worked it all the way to the end, and I really appreciate that. If you've got any other ideas for a future futurology video that you want me to make, leave it down in the comment section down below as well. I'd love to hear from you. This is a topic that I just genuinely adore, and I want to do more research into what is the future, what to expect, and more importantly, how you and I could definitely make some big money off these investments. But I appreciate you coming in. Thanks again. Hit that like button. Leave mango in the comment and any other ideas that you've got for futurology episodes. And I will be seeing you with another video next week. Thank you again.